Hey!
Gabagoo! You know what I'm saying?
You could go for some right now.
Welcome to another pandemically erotic episode of a Crept from the 80s. We are here once again to deliver some magic in a very weird and non-sensual time for a lot of folks.
Yeah, but you've been doing it. I mean,
yeah.
people have been watching.
This is just another episode.
It's just another. That's what I'm saying.
During the crap that's going on in the world.
Yeah.
This one. This one's just gonna be like a fly on the wall type episode. We've got some stuff to talk about, but it's an amalgamation of a lot of different geeky things that have been happening, and then just general geeky stuff between the two of us. What we may or may not have been doing with each other. And but there's some 80s stuff in here as well. It is very 80s centric.
Well, even the new stuff is 80s centric
because of some of the things that are happening.
Yeah, exactly.
And some of the things that we're going to be talking about. So, yeah. First off, thank you to all the new subscribers, people watching the show. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And it's always cool to see new people in the comments, and it's appreciated. And we are 9 subscribers away from 900 subscribers, and then when we hit that 900, we will announce when we're going to do a live show.
It's crazy.
And hopefully we can get a good portion of people on the live show, whether it be, you know, outside on the porch with some people because of certain people, or it's going to be like an online thing. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but it will be live. We will do those giveaways, and we'll have a nice chunky Q&A for all you folks. You can ask us anything, and we'll get thick and
when's the last time we did a
crazy.
live show?
It's been a while.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I know, I miss it. It's always one of my favorite times, is the live shows.
Fun.
Yeah, it's
fun.
super fun. Okay, well.
And then, yeah, we'll do those giveaways, finally. Once we hit that 900 number.
What happens at 1,000?
I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out in another year.
Who knows? This has been but when did we, what was the number before the pandemic?
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to look.
I can't
I'd have to
remember
look.
what it was. But I feel like it's definitely grown faster in this time. Obviously, more people are not working, etc. But it's grown a lot faster than it has over the last 2 years in this short window.
Yeah, and again, I've always said it really isn't. We're not doing this for some sort of
magic number.
Yeah, we're not doing it for a magic number. We're not trying to reach some goal. We're not trying to make money off of this. It's just awesome to have a community of like-minded folk who want to talk about all the same crap. So thank you very much. So I guess first of all, why don't we just talk about what's up?
Oh man,
what have you been up to, Casey? Because it's been a while since you've been on the show.
Has it?
Well, yeah,
maybe it has. I told you about. I've got really deep into this Star Wars role-playing game, and it's literally consumed my life over the last month.
That you've created.
I created. I didn't create the game system. It's a shell of Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, and these amazing guy really created a Star Wars kind of skin on it. So I'm just using what Dungeons and Dragons already has done for the last 40 years, but I created like a Discord server and got some people to play, and now I would say there's probably like 16 active people and like around 40 or so in the Discord, and I post, I'll DM a game, and then I have a character for playing, and my wife's playing. Chris Walk and his wife were playing last night, and someday you guys will play.
I don't think so.
Ah! Andrew was like, this is too complicated,
Yeah,
dude.
and definitely not Katie. Definitely not Katie.
Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, so that's it. Been playing a lot of Star Wars. Yeah, a lot of Star Wars role playing. And watching Stargirl big time.
Yeah, I caught
There's
up.
one episode left.
Caught up.
Today.
Oh, okay, so
Today.
excellent.
This is the last
And that's
season
the last
finale.
episode?
Season finale, yeah.
Oh. Mm. It's good.
It's so good.
It's weird, guys. There's a lot of people out there who kind of poo-poo the what is it, the CW, I always get WB or CW, whatever. It's the same thing.
It's the same.
Those DC shows, and I could get it if you were following for a long period of time, and in that long period of time, the quality kind of ebbs and flows.
Yeah.
And you're just like, well, it's kind of the same thing. I get it, and I don't, you don't want to watch anymore. I totally get that because I'm finally there with the Flash. I'm just kind of like,
I'm done
with
that.
Nothing's happening with
I'm
the Flash.
done.
This is all kind of the same shit over and over again.
Yeah.
We know none of these fucking heroes are really going away. Like the Flash isn't going away. He's not dead.
Other than Ollie. But
Well,
yes. I know what you're saying. Yes.
Yeah, but that was
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this show is not now connected to that stuff.
Yeah.
The
I'm
budget's
sure it
higher.
will be.
Maybe, but it's to me. I've said it to you, like it's Spielbergian to me. It feels very much like something he would have done. Like
It's just a fun, simple, really well put together show.
Yeah.
Stargirl. I know zero about the character, zero about anything that's happening
Oh,
in the
really?
show. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
No, I know
because I'm not a DC guy.
Yeah.
Not that I hate DC. I just that wasn't my bread and butter. It was always Marvel.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just this is a dope show with all these really weird and goofy, cool characters.
Yeah.
I'm on board. So I've really liked it. I've liked the simplicity of it, but also how cool it is, and you can tell that it was going to be like what was it, HBO Max or whatever? What was it going to be? Oh, it was on the DC.
I watch it on the DC Universe.
That's what it was on, right?
Yep.
It was a part.
So they gave it
that
more
thing.
money for that, and then CW, and I guess at some point these CW shows will go to HBO Max since they're slowly phasing out this
who
DC
knows?
universe.
Yeah, weird. Who knows? What did they recently? Oh yeah, they recently canceled Sabrina on Netflix.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that it can somehow, because Sabrina is a WB show. I'm
Yeah.
hoping that somewhere down the line we can get more Sabrina things.
Well, they just put out that
On
comic
HBO
too,
Max.
So it's like.
Well, there's going to be a comic that's after the last episode.
Right, but I'm saying that Madam Satan one shot just came out.
And, but what they're doing with, like, say, Adventure Time on HBO Max.
Yeah.
Adventure Time, they're not getting full seasons, but they're getting these one-off, hour-long movies for Adventure Time. And that would be cool if we could get sort of Sabrina one-offs that still connect to the tissue, but are just these, not a full series. I don't know. I love the show, so I really don't want to see it go. 8 more episodes isn't enough for me. I really love the show, so give that a shot too. I'm not a Sabrina,
90s.
from the 90s. That's not my thing, but this is. And Sabrina comes straight from the Archie comics anyway. I remember reading Sabrina in the Archie comics because I really liked Archie growing up. And those comics, this is a much
It's way
the Netflix,
darker, way adult.
the weird Archie dark world that's in the comics and everything that they've been doing, which is really fun and cool.
Archie after death
for
or something.
for a horror fan and all that stuff. It's fun, but Sabrina's really great. I really enjoy it. Great atmosphere, great set design, great acting,
Yeah, it is.
great makeup effects. It's all like just a really fun, cool
Yeah.
show. I dig Sabrina.
Mm-hmm.
So what else have you been watching?
Other than Stargirl, man, nothing.
No? Not watching anything?
No.
You
Like,
guys don't have like a show you've been on other than Stargirl?
I'm trying to think. Like, we started Umbrella Academy,
Oh yeah, yeah.
so we're like a couple episodes into that.
Yeah, we're 6 episodes into the new Umbrella Academy.
Um,
And I do have that on this list to talk about. But yeah, it's good.
I have to. So I tried reading the comic, and I always thought it was like super weird, and I could not get into it when it came out. And I know you liked the first season more than I liked the first season.
I loved it.
Yeah. So I liked it. I thought it was good, and here I am. So it's it's been fine.
Did you hear the Interrupters yet?
No.
Oh, they're in the show.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh okay.
The music.
Yeah.
Not
I
the
was
band.
like.
Not the band.
Okay.
But, yeah.
All right. Well, that's cool.
And I was like, what?
That's really cool. Yeah, I mean the music in this show is great. But no, not. It's weird. I haven't really watched anything. I'm like blanking on what I've been watching.
Wow. Is it just because, the kid?
That I have no memory.
That you aren't watching things.
I don't watch anything during the day. I do not.
Okay.
Because of the kid. And then at night, my wife and I will watch something. And then typically, so I'm watching The Hollow, that animated thing that's on Netflix, because I like the first season. So, and then I watched some of Avatar, and I am not on the hype train of that yet. People like lose their mind about that show.
I have no interest.
Yeah, so I try. I'm like halfway through the season, but I was like, I can wait on this. Yeah. Well, I know. What are you watching? You're watching Sopranos.
I'm
over and over.
I'm going through my third watch of the entire Sopranos.
Yeah.
I love that show. A lot of those shows that were really big and we watched during their run.
We watched Sopranos together.
Yeah, I do rewatches.
Yeah.
We'll go back and forth on the X-Files.
Yeah.
We're in season 5 of the X-Files. It's one of those like nighttime things.
Yeah.
When Katie and I are just chilling in bed, what are we gonna watch? I don't know. Let's go, and we just hopscotch all over the place. We'll do whatever, and like Umbrella Academy, or are you in an X-Files mood? Let's watch some more X-Files.
Yeah.
Shit like that. True Blood. We're jumping back
Okay.
into True Blood for my third overall rewatch. Her second.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, we're on season 4 of Dexter. Because I finally got her to watch Dexter.
Do you like? I couldn't remember. Did you like the ending or did you hate it? Like
I had no issue with it. I felt like in one way I was like, I'm glad he's alive.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it would have ended a little more
conclusively.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have a problem with it. I really didn't have.
I didn't either, and I was like, Sopranos.
I don't know why people hate it so much, that ending.
Yeah.
I don't. Just like, whatever, cool. Dexter's out there.
Yeah,
he's out there, and who knows what he's still doing. But man, he went through a lot.
Yeah.
Wow. His fucking sister's dead and everything. All that stuff. Oop, if you haven't seen Dexter.
What? Dexter's a great show.
Sopranos, at the time, I was like...
I think you and I watched it.
I was just like, what? No!
Yeah.
No!
We watched it really late, like after the show had already ended.
And I felt that... someone kills him.
Oh, you think so?
I think so. And then David Chase came out and said, he's dead.
Okay.
Tony's dead.
Okay.
Which makes it all the more, like, sad.
Huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially if you know the ending
Right.
and the setting of the ending and
Right.
how it's all up and they're all together. And then fucking someone comes up and shoots them.
I mean, that's a show that puts you through the ringer as well, though. You know, like you get, it's a journey.
You know, it's funny, like, from the get-go, like, Katie was like, why do you watch this show? Why do you even like this show? Why was this something that you even watched when it was on? She's just like, I don't get the gangster thing.
It's a cultural phenomenon, The Sopranos.
I don't care about that. But
I mean, like, everybody
draws you in.
It.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's a good show. And then every fucking episode that I watch that she happens to see,
she likes it.
She laughs.
Yeah.
She's always, like, talking about the story. Of course, the food. She's always like, God damn. She always wants pasta or something Italian after watching the episodes.
You can't not.
But it drives me crazy with her. That's one thing that's like, she's such a fucking weirdo when it comes to shows and movies. But when if she just watches it, she ends up fucking liking it. She's just a turd bag in that way. Like, it's so stupid. So stubborn that way.
Well, Nish will be like, you pick movie, like, is it ever any good? I go, every time we watch something, you like it. Yeah. I'm like, well, then why are you even saying anything? Like, I was like, I want you to watch Hannah, right?
The show?
Watched it. She liked, no, the movie.
Or that movie.
She liked it. We watched it. It was great. And then, like, I was like, oh, I got to watch that show. I just haven't watched it. She's like, why do you want to watch it? I was like, well, the movie was good. I think the show will probably be good. She's like, it was okay. I was like, at the time, you were like, this is great.
Bitches.
You know what I'm
saying? Who was?
This guy.
The Sopranos.
This is too much. We're editing this part out.
What? No
For
way.
you not Sopranos watchers. What else do you have written down here?
I got a lot of stuff. Okay, so this is 80s related. Bill and Ted is coming out this month. They moved it to August 28th.
In, like...
It is...
Are they doing, like, what Tenet's doing? Is it going overseas and then...
it is... It's, like, going to pay-per-view...
Okay.
Video on demand. Select theaters.
Okay. So there's like
if it
3
happens
Alamo
to be
draft houses
open at a theater near you, it'll be there.
That's interesting.
If not, on the same day, you can rent it for $20 and watch it within 48 hours.
Right.
Or whatever. Which it is unfortunate, but I'm also like kind of happy about it because we're not getting anything new. Like, because everything is being pushed back, everything is being, like, put on hold, things of that nature, and I'm just getting tired of, like, not seeing something that we were anticipating, and now we get that chance to sit in your own home and watch it. And for somebody like me, it's like, I have a 120-inch screen and a projector.
You're good, man.
And it's going to be awesome, and... September 5th, I am doing a Bill and Ted triple feature marathon. And I already got a group coming. And
stay tuned for that episode.
We're going to do, probably, because we're going to talk about each film.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be a day of Bill and Ted mayhem, and we will watch the premiere of Bill and Ted Face the Music right here in the Sievage Cinema. So that's cool. But that's coming, and I hope it kills, man. I really do, because they deserve it, We've seen other, video on demand premieres because of the theater situation, and they've done great, but they've also been higher profile films. I'm hoping that I haven't really seen anything negative about this movie. Surrounding it, the fans, they all like really seem to want this.
Yeah.
And apparently it's a feel good comedy, so everyone is really like looking for something like that. it's Bill and Ted, be excellent to each other. It's a positive thing.
Right.
So I think I want them to do really well.
I mean, realistically, what was the budget?
I'm not sure.
Like 60, 90 million?
No, I heard it
maybe?
was something like 8 million or something like that.
What?
Yeah, because
Well,
Keanu didn't get paid.
Right. I'm sure he didn't.
You know, he was just like, let's fucking make this
Right.
movie, you know? Like,
Right.
Huh.
That's
They
interesting.
kept it real low.
Okay.
Um,
Well, then, I mean, everything that's come out on VOD has done good. Because to your point, there's nothing. Like Netflix is luckily the only place because they backstock everything that's been putting out stuff. So every time, I've watched what it was the most recent one that came out, The Old Guard. You know what I mean? Like that was good. Like so.
But Amazon Prime is doing that. They've been showing a lot of theater movies.
Well, yes.
On pay-per-view.
Yes, they've been doing
Hulu,
that. Right.
Bought the what was it?
I watched Palm Springs.
Palm Springs
this
and
weekend.
And
Okay,
all
I guess
that
I
stuff.
watched.
And so,
I think it will
be-
make its 8 million for sure.
Yeah, I want it to be well received.
Yeah.
Really like all that time, all that effort.
A lot of time.
I want it to pay off for these
Yeah.
guys, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. Bill and Ted 3. It is crazy. It's crazy. What else?
Did you watch that Transformers?
It's on here.
Okay.
The Transformers.
Siege.
It's a war for Cybertron. It's this Earthrise siege thing that's
right.
happening.
Yeah. I didn't watch it.
I haven't watched it yet.
Okay.
It's definitely it's raring to go.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get River to watch it, but his love and luster for all that stuff, it just seems to be completely devoid of him now. He is just a miserable human being.
It was.
If it's not friends that he gets to hang out with, then forget about it. He is just a miserable piece of human garbage.
Well, I don't know about this show. I've heard mixed things. I've had some friends watch it and say,
Yeah, but
well, my bar is extremely low, so I.
You also have a lot of friends who kind of lose their shit over the dumbest shit.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When it comes to properties that are 35, 40 years old.
Yeah.
And you're a man-child, and it's supposed to be the way they think it's supposed to be.
Well, yeah.
Completely taking the account that, oh no, new generations are supposed to enjoy these things as well. This isn't your thing anymore. It's everybody's thing. So
we'll see.
We'll
see.
Yeah, all you got to do is watch it for yourself. So things like this, I don't listen to shit like that, because you're gonna get a lot of man babies whining about he's not the right color. He doesn't have the voice. He doesn't transform like that. That's not how he transformed in G. So Transformers is on the list.
Okay.
But what I will say about that, the toys
are out.
That are out there look phenomenal.
They do.
And they are going on my Christmas list because they're basically, they really are, so they look like the Transformers from the cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
And they're finally making them look that way.
Yep.
And that's awesome. And truth be told, I'm not a big, what we had when we were coming up in the 80s were very simple Transformers. They really were. What we have, subsequently throughout the years are not simple Transformers. But I don't transform them anyway.
Yeah.
When I was ever getting any of the Transformer stuff that was coming out the last 10, 15 years, I just took it out of the package and posed it.
Right.
Because I don't give a shit about cars and planes and shit like that.
Yeah.
They look the most rad in their robot forms. So I'm going to leave them in their robot forms and pose them and have battles.
Yeah, they look good.
They look really good. And I keep seeing, like, all these guys that I knew of from the cartoons, the way that they should have been, you know, that maybe the way that we wanted coming out of the Transformers line, you know, and thought we would never see, and now we're seeing them.
Yeah, it's nice
You
to
know?
get the...
Because as a kid, we didn't
classics.
fucking care. It was like the
Right.
toys. Yes,
Yeah.
these are the toys. This is the cartoon. This is Optimus Prime. How fucking rad. You know? But it's nice to see that taking it from the cartoon and just kind of making it into a toy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they did. And there's variations, and I don't really care about the variations and whatnot. But there's characters that are coming that are just like, yes, this is cool. This is very neat, and they look great. The prices are, you know.
I really wanted that sound wave, and of course, you know, A, I didn't get it because it was sold out in 2 seconds, and then B, as soon as it was on eBay for...
Well, now it's about $50.
Okay,
I see it a lot for $50.
that's reasonable, I guess. Hey, I don't want to, but...
What
I've
sucks
spent
is
more on
that
more.
I the same thing. I didn't pick up that Soundwave when it was out. I didn't pick up fucking Hot Rod when he was out.
Yep.
And I kicked myself, you know? But there's that time period where they are going from the Walmarts or the Targets to eBay where they start clearancing.
Yeah.
And fucking Soundwave was clearanced for like, I remember $15-$20 or something like that. He was on clearance and people were buying that shit up.
Really?
You know?
That's crazy.
And then selling them for
Of course.
$50, $60.
Yeah.
I was stupid. I really was so dumb. I don't know why. I just felt like,
If
these are
I
going to be here.
knew you did that, I would have gave you money. I would have done that.
So dumb. Like the Jabba the Hutt playset. Well, not the playset, but the his background.
Yep.
Fucking went from $50 to $13 at Walmart clearance.
Did you see it?
That's how I bought it.
Oh, okay.
I was like, ah!
Because I just haven't been to Walmart, you know.
And I grabbed it.
Yeah. Well, it's good.
You know? But yeah, the Transformers stuff looks fantastic.
Did you write Child's Play down?
No. That's cool.
Yeah.
The show
Yeah.
coming. I'm all about it. It's
Okay.
Don Mancini. It's
Or,
Brad
sorry,
Dourif.
Chucky.
It's the real Chucky.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I ended up watching the remake because Katie was like, let's just give it a shot.
Mm-hmm.
We both hated it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. It wasn't for us. It just didn't, I don't know. I was like, why was this even fucking made? I really, like, I wasn't angry. I was just so like, what a waste of money and time.
Yeah.
I mean, specifically when we already have the real Chucky going.
It's very weird.
You know?
It's very, very weird.
It was simply a cash grab money thing because they own the name Child's Play.
I didn't hate it. It was like one of those things
Well,
where...
I guess we didn't hate it, but we were just like, I will never watch
Oh,
this
no.
ever
No, I
again.
was just like, it was like one of those things I watched it at night, you know, before bed over a couple nights, where I was just kind of like looking at my phone, looking up, and being like, oh, okay.
We were not entertained.
Yeah, it was... I didn't hate it. It was
So yeah, the TV show? Hell
TV
yeah.
show excited about.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
That's Chucky.
For sure.
I also wanted to bring up, the G.I. Joe stuff. That's another thing that when Katie falls asleep, I've been, watching a lot of G.I. Joe.
Have you?
Yeah, because...
Does it hold up?
It's on the Hasbro channel.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Oh. Oh,
And
yeah,
they keep pumping new
yeah.
episodes on there.
I did actually have it playing one, like in the house. Like I had it playing.
Yeah. I mean, it's... I think it holds up better than...
He-Man.
Well, it definitely holds up better than He-Man, but I still watch He-Man.
Yeah.
It holds up better than Transformers. And it's the same fucking companies that did the animation and a lot of the same voices and shit like that. But I find G.I. Joe more entertaining because it's so silly.
Yeah.
I laugh at it a lot because a lot of the dialogue is ridiculous.
Just ridiculous.
So yeah, I'm enjoying it again. And I wasn't a huge G.I. Joe guy growing up. There is going to be a G.I. Joe episode coming up this month because I'm meeting up with Bobby soon this month.
Well, he is the one to talk
we're going to
to
be doing
about
a G.I. Joe
G.I.
episode,
Yeah.
and I'll get thick about my G.I. Joe stuff there. But I did pick up the Snake Eyes.
Rob Layfield?
No, I'm talking about
the toy?
Toy.
Okay.
The 6-inch
Yeah.
Snake Eyes, the 6-inch Scarlet, and the 6-inch Destro.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I do want to get Roadblock. I will get Duke. But I know that there's some, like, Baroness is coming. I want to see Zartan.
Yeah, exactly.
All that good stuff.
I gotta wait.
So I will be getting those 6-inch because they just look fantastic. And out of the box, I've been posing them like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then they look fantastic. They really look great. They really look great. And at some point, I'm sure I'll do a Joe diorama.
Face off battle, yeah.
And do something, and pose them.
And you know what? Those are in Walmart.
Yeah.
I actually went yesterday and I was like, oh, okay, cool.
I went to Target and I did see those weird, like that Cobra Island.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it doesn't, it's like, what do I care?
Yeah, but Baroness, doesn't she look like...
She's not, I didn't see her.
Oh, you didn't see her, okay.
I saw like the Thugs.
Yeah.
I saw the Cobra Island Roadblock. And
right. So there's like another version of Roadblock. Just this weird...
Yeah, he's all like fatigued and he's wearing like a do-rag. And
oh my god. Did you see the game that's coming out?
Like, what is this? Is it an actual game or is it like a fucking...
It's like Fortnite.
Oh,
it looks fucking horrible.
Well, I mean...
I'm not that audience. But I was like, oh, cool. It would be really cool
but see,
if it was
this is the
thing.
This is another thing that people need to take into account. These companies are relaunching for everybody.
Yes.
Of course they want to appeal to the 40-somethings who can't let it go.
Yep.
But overall, they want to reach the kid of the 40-something.
Yeah.
You know, and they want the interaction between the father-son, the mother-son, mother-daughter, father-daughter, whatever it is.
Yeah.
They want that playability between generations.
I get it.
And that's fantastic. So G.I. Joe is doing the same shit, putting out little toys.
Yes.
Fisher Price shit.
Yes.
And we will get on that when we hit Masters because they are doing it too.
I guess I feel like I completely agree with you, but there's ways to do it, i.e. a Star Wars, i.e. most Disney knows how to do it. You know what I mean? Like, you can give me all levels, little, those chibi little G.I. Joes. You can give me our 4-inch, you can give me 6-inch, you can give me a Fortnite game, and also give me a normal game.
Well, maybe they will.
Maybe they will. Who knows?
This is just the beginning.
Tip of G.I. Joe.
Hasbro has just launched G.I. Joe again.
Yeah. But there's a new comic. There's these toys.
Yeah. The movie.
Probably some cartoon.
The Snake Eyes movie, which is coming out next year now because of all this.
Oh, was that this year?
It was coming out this year. It was coming out near the end of the year.
Jesus Christ. Here's the thing. I have actually just stopped. Obviously I know most of the movie release dates, but now I'm just like, I don't even care anymore.
Doesn't matter.
They change every day, and maybe in 2022 I'll get back to that normal life.
We don't know.
Yeah.
It's still a weird time, but companies are doing what they can to entertain.
Yeah.
They literally are doing what they can.
Yeah.
For idiots like us who, need this type of materialism.
We do.
We are material girls living in a material world.
I'll tell you, I know you don't care, but maybe you guys will. Super 7 put out these Disney figures?
I did get a little excited. I saw the Pinocchio and the
I'm gonna get that
what's
Mickey
his
Mouse.
name? The John
From Robin Hood?
from Robin Hood.
Yep. Prince
They
something.
look great.
They do!
They really look great.
They are $57 after shipping.
Of course, it's
but,
Super 7. And it'll take you about 2 years to get it.
Yeah. I did buy that Mickey because I do like Fantasia quite a bit. So.
Man, I have so many things pre-ordered. I don't even
talk about
it's gonna be
hot toy
very interesting come like the fall and winter to see what the hell is
like,
coming.
what's in this box?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, what the hell did I?
I know I have a Harley Quinn Mezco toy that I forgot I ordered. I was like, oh, this will go great with that Joker. I guess I had the forethought.
I have the NECA Bill and Ted animated.
Oh,
coming,
yeah.
That I forgot I pre-ordered.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh, I've got Roddy Piper.
The
from They Live.
Oh, from NECA, that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris skinned that.
And I forgot.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, because I was going through my like charges and everything.
Yeah.
Like, shit. Cool.
Yeah. Can't wait till 2022 when all of our hot toys come in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Literally, like, they're taking... I'm waiting for Ahsoka, but they're doing all these Clone Wars ones, and they don't start charging you until next year, because they're not coming out until, like, the end of next year.
Yeah, Katie got me the... for my birthday, she got me Bill and Ted. From Sideshow.
Okay.
Well, it's one of those companies that sell on Sideshow.
I was gonna say it's probably like Blitzway or
but
something.
They look amazing.
Yeah.
They look fantastic, and they were already supposed to be out, but now it's October or December. They said to her.
Yeah.
But at some point, I'm gonna be getting the Wild Stallions in 12-inch form.
That'd be good. In all the articulated glory of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of NECA, I wanted to talk to you about what they're doing with the Turtles.
What aren't they doing?
And is it interesting you? The cartoon versions, more specifically.
Okay.
How they're doing the actual toy versions of what they look like in the cartoons.
Yes.
Is that something that is...
So the problem is now with a lot of these... NECA has kind of cornered the market with Turtles specifically. So there's other companies that do it, like SH Figuarts did cartoon versions, and they were like, I think you can get them at Barnes & Noble even now. NECA does it cheaper, but the problem with NECA is that you can't get them, ever.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost impossible to go through their site and order. So, like, technically, you can't get them for cheaper because you'd have to go through eBay eventually. So
yeah, and they're not... I mean, they're all supposed to be at Target and Walmart.
They're supposed to be.
They, for the most part, all I ever see of NECA in Target and Walmart now is just Godzilla and the horror stuff.
You can see, like, Stranger Things.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, like
Godzilla or the horror stuff. Yeah. That's what I always see.
Yeah.
And knowing that they have deals with Walmart now, I always check the place where the NECA is supposed to be at Walmart.
Right.
And it's always those figures.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a turtle in any Target or Walmart that I've ever been in. I haven't seen...
Like, I want that Casey Jones...
Oh, I definitely haven't seen that.
2-pack more than any... Like, that right there... Like, that was... When those movie toys came out, I was like, oh, man, I really want those. Those are fucking great. I love that movie. That's what I grew up with. And then that specific scene, I was always like, man, I really wish they made toys out of that. And now they have, and, you know, those are the only ones I want. So, honestly, I actually don't have any enthusiasm for them because I just know I'm never going to get them for a decent price.
Yeah, the cartoon stuff that they put out... Like, some lucky people are getting,
like
Metalhead and
Texas, where
like
no
that.
one's scalping.
But I want the 4 Turtles. I want Shredder.
Yeah.
I want Krang. I want some of those foot. you know, from the cartoon.
Yep.
I know April's coming. I know Baxter Stockman, but it's like, are we really gonna fucking see these?
No.
Because people are at the ready as soon as you know, a box is opened. People take the boxes and then resell.
Like, I definitely appreciate what they do at NECA. I just, especially
now, like they just did it, which has pissed some people off, which is awesome to me, is that some of these they are unleashing first as pre-orders on their site, and you're only allowed to get 1 to 2. That's it. And they did it with the fucking that. I'm not interested in this. This was at this point in time. I was 14 years old. Not that I didn't love Turtles, but the whole out of their shell.
Oh, I saw that
Pizza Hut thing.
Yeah.
It was disgusting to me. I was like, these fucking things are stupid looking. They look dumb.
Like they have like liver spots.
These songs are fucking terrible. They don't look like the movie Turtles. It was just like, what the fuck is this garbage? So yes, as a 14, 15-year-old, that was not appealing to me. But I get it that it appeals to the kids that were like, you know,
the kids
5 years younger than me or 4 years younger than me or whatever. That's great. But what I'm saying is they allowed pre-order up for people to get it on their site, as well as in the store. Because I saw that our buddy Chad, scored one at a Target.
Oh, really?
He went to his Target here in fucking Rochester. Yeah, I always bring this shit up to Chad. That somehow he goes to somewhere in Rochester and is always able to find this fucking shit. And then he says to me, I never have any luck in any of these places. Like, fuck you, dude. You always do. You're always posting, look what I got! You know, like, from a Target or a Walmart.
Yeah.
And we're just like, 10, 15 minutes away from each other.
Yeah.
And where I am, it's fucking dry as a bone. It's, ridiculous. And he never like helps a brother out. He's just like, ooh, whoop, mine, ha ha ha, and doesn't bother telling anybody else, hey, do you need this? Cold-blooded, Chad, cold-blooded. I try to help people out, Just recently, I helped Chad out.
By bringing him on the show.
No, but I got him some toys recently. I found some shit for him.
Yeah.
I found Bobby a Snake Eyes.
Oh, nice.
Because he hasn't been able to find one out there in Long Island, but I found him one. I found you
Destro
and Skeletor, which I'll be giving you.
Hello.
But anyway, so I want those cartoon, and I'm pretty much, I have to deal with the fact that I'm only going to be able to get them if they're on like a birthday or Christmas list, and maybe one at a time, because they're so expensive now on eBay. I look all the time. The only thing that I've seen readily at like a GameStop or other specialty stores are the video game version of the Turtles. Yeah. From Turtles 2 Arcade or Turtles in Time and things like that. I've seen those, and they're cool, but I have no... I love the games.
I do
Those
love
are my
games.
favorite fucking Nintendo and Super Nintendo games. I love them.
Yeah.
But I don't want that.
Yep.
I want the cartoon versions.
Yep.
As far as the movie stuff is concerned, I already have the 1990 big-ass ones.
Yep.
I'm like, I have them. I don't need the smaller versions. Now, if you were making Casey Jones in the big-ass version, I know they did Shredder, but I missed out on the big Shredder.
Yeah.
One day, I'm sure I'll get it. I wish they would do a big Splinter.
They will.
With fucking cloth outfit like they did with the 6-inch.
Yeah. You know what's weird about that is when you are making toys, you just like anything, you make them this big. There's Randy probably has it on his desk. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, why haven't you done it? You had to make one in order to make this.
Maybe it's a license thing, I don't know, and you can do this, but you can't do this. I don't know. Maybe down the road we're going to see that, and we will see Big Splinter.
Yeah.
But...
You know who else does Turtles stuff, though? And I think they do it...
I know Super 7 do now.
No, Mondo does those, the cartoon versions this size.
Oh, yeah.
And they're $150, so they're cheaper than a hot toy, but they're at that scale.
Yeah.
I mean, what, you paid $120 for the NECA versions?
I didn't.
I know, but I'm saying people did, so... And there was another company that did all of the turtles in just a
Well, I know
different way.
NECA has that coming out, right? A big turtle.
For the cartoon.
Cartoon, they have a big.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Raphael, they're starting with.
Okay.
Maybe it's NECA, or maybe it's the company you're talking about.
Well,
don't know.
I have that giant Casey Jones. That was from like some random ass company that Nickelodeon was like, you can do this, and they made the turtles.
Yeah, it looks sweet.
It is sweet.
But wasn't that more from the? Was it from the cartoon or was it more from the comic books, the original comics?
Yeah, it was like more like comic book version.
Yeah.
So I've got got enough turtle stuff that I could always add more to. But I just get mad at NECA and I can never find it, and that's it. So.
Yeah, it's weird, and we're gonna talk about that with this stuff too.
What? Mattel.
So I want to talk about Mattel right now. First, before we get into that, what are your thoughts on the new, the Spider-Man stuff? The Hasbro making the 6-inch versions of the Toy Biz Spider-Man figures.
Yeah.
Because now I've seen them in real life, and they look really great.
So I saw Daredevil, and I saw, was it Mary Jane, I think?
It's
or Gwen Stacy.
It's Gwen Stacy.
Yep. And but maybe she has a head of.
There is the head of Mary Jane.
Yeah. So yeah, and like I love Mysterio, and they never made a Mysterio.
He looks so good.
I know. So they never made a Mysterio from that time, and Kingpin, and so here's the thing, right? Pop Rock, the owner of it, I was like, I need these, and I told him I want to order these. Then the pandemic hit. They shut down.
Yeah.
So I had them ordered through him to get them because I have a whole wall of those Toy Biz Spider-Man figures. Of course I fucking want them. I want every single one of them.
The Spider-Man ones.
Yes.
And they look great.
And it's weird because I don't want to take them out. Of course I'm going to.
The packaging is so
It's so cool. It's the Spider-Man animated series packaging. So, which never existed. They made it. So yeah, that I hated on Hasbro for a long time about the Marvel Legends line because I thought it looked like shit and they just kept recreating the same figures over and over again. But they are at a point now where I scratch my head and I think, should I get Wolverine? Should I get some of these other Rogue? And you know what I mean? I think is Mezco gonna do it? Because if not, I can just spend the $25 and get.
I saw the Peter
else.
Parker, the Gwen Stacy, and Daredevil at the store.
Yeah.
And then I saw the Green Goblin, that's coming.
Yeah.
And I saw the Mysterio, and I'm like, oh my god! I think if I just randomly see these, I'm gonna buy
them. The Kingpin is really cool.
Yeah, he is. Big.
He's big.
He's big.
He's big.
But I saw a lot of people buying that up and selling it for fucking $50, $60. Because there was that Hasbro pre-order thing that happens every Friday or Monday or whatever.
Yeah.
So I saw that they sold out pretty quick.
They do.
With the Kingpin.
But I like this, that the thing they just did with the Sentinel.
Wasn't
that
they
did.
Wasn't that a Jabba type thing?
Yes.
You pay us and we'll make it?
Yes. Yeah. And it made it's Kickstarter.
$13,000 or something like that? Or $20,000?
No.
Made way more than that?
Yeah.
So they keep adding these things to it?
They get to a point, I think they probably just were like, what is going on? Because I think it made $97,000.
Oh, wow.
It was a lot. It wasn't, I think it made more than they had anticipated. And it's a Sentinel. It was you can only do, how many other things are you adding to it? It's different for the Jabba thing. Keep adding prune faces. But, anyway, yeah.
I want that soundboard.
There was a guy, did you ever see, there was a guy who got it, and he made it look like it was part of Fifth Element. So it had that weird Japanese type scroll. It was all lights. It's on YouTube, and he made it, and I was like, holy shit. Like, what a cool ass... He didn't say, like, this is a Fifth Element, but it had, like, those weird Japanese, like... Oh, it just looks so cool. So, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I get, what, $1,000 or
No,
something?
more now.
More? Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I wish I would, yeah, like, what was it, $350?
No, it was 500.
Oh, it was 500?
Yeah, you do 500 and it's yours, you know.
That's
and now
massive,
it's like
right?
1,500.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, haven't you seen it in real life?
Yeah.
Have you?
Oh, no, I haven't seen it in real
Oh,
life.
well, they had it at, they still have it at, what's that 80s toy shop in Buffalo?
Oh.
It's called That 80s Toy
Yeah,
Shop.
yeah. Actually,
Your buddy.
yeah,
runs,
Tom, yeah.
It's there. And
Okay.
you can see it.
Really?
It's-
Or Dennis.
It's huge.
Of course he does.
I'm never going back to that store, but it's like, holy crap.
There was another 80s toy thing that just came out, too, that you made me think of. But anyway,
Yeah.
I'll think about it.
So, yeah,
Well,
Spider-Man.
I'm sure it'll come up on this.
Hasbro, they look great. So yeah, I want to get thick with Masters of the Universe. They just did PowerCon 2020 at home.
At home.
I was actually, Andrew and I were supposed to go to it this year. So they gave you a chance to watch it all through Zoom, live,
Yeah.
and panels and all this stuff. And they had Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And the Friday stuff was more like
Is that the game?
preschool, the little Fisher Price play
Yeah.
school figures, all the like more child friendly He-Man stuff that's coming. Saturday they did talk about the tabletop game that's coming. What else did they do Saturday? Oh, no, that was Sunday.
Sunday was like the bigger...
Sunday had
day.
comics.
Yeah.
Talk about the cartoons
Yeah.
with Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
And then the Origins line, the toys. And I want to talk about
What, like
These
next
toys.
waves?
all the stuff that's coming.
Okay.
And that they absolutely hear the issues.
What? That we can't get them?
But they also need to let everyone know that everything that's been happening, the trickling online with the stuff, and these pre-releases, is just according to them, it's a gauge material. It's how are these doing?
Mm-hmm.
And apparently they're doing very well.
Right.
Because they're being bought up immediately.
Yep. Yeah.
Doesn't matter that they're being scalped. The point is,
Well,
people
that
are
means
buying
nothing
them.
to them.
Yes, yes, only to the consumer. But what they
Right.
want they really hit home to the consumer that do not worry, they have made a shit ton of this product.
Okay.
And this, again, this wasn't even supposed to be when they were releasing the toys.
Yeah.
The toys were coming out end of fall to hit the holiday season.
Yeah.
They even talk about there's Walmarts around the country that are doing full-on Masters end caps that are just Masters specific. And Masters and Mattel
That's
people are going to the Walmart
Yeah.
to set those up.
It's like when they did the first Force Friday, remember?
Yeah, yeah.
And you got to, there were all these people there for the Star Wars toys. Okay. Interesting.
So, I guess try not to fret. And for me, it's not really a fret because I feel like I haven't gone as cuckoo as a lot of the people have, and that's fine. Because I don't feel like I have to have these toys. There was no way in this fucking world that I was ever going to pay $50, $60, $70 for these toys on eBay. There's no fucking way.
Yeah.
Knowing that they're only $15 and they're coming to stores wide.
Yeah.
There was no fucking way But there's people out there who really had to have it immediately.
Yeah.
I just didn't need that. It was amazing that we've had so many people, friends of ours, hook us up.
Yeah. Thanks, Tom Strickland.
And Sean Pinkerton.
Sean Pinkerton.
But for the most part, it has been in-store pickups.
Yeah.
Just we aren't getting the waves quite yet. What I've noticed here in Rochester, and I've been to several Walmarts, is that the pegs are there. The prices are there.
Yep.
You see He-Man, Skeletor, various figures, miscellaneous figures for all the other guys. And then I've seen Battle Cat. I've seen Sky Sled as far as
the names.
So they're there.
Yeah.
They're warming, they're just waiting. And everybody I've talked to, for the people in the back, they've either been immediately bought by scalpers who have come, taken the boxes right from the people's hands, or they just haven't gotten the shipments yet. So I'm getting a lot of, at the end, mid-August, at the end of August, we're supposed to get our this, we're supposed to get our that.
Yeah.
Things like that. So I get it. But what I say is just chill, and these panels really did, really was like, this makes sense. This totally makes sense. And when you see what Hasbro Kenner did with the real Ghostbusters line, people went fucking ape shit right from the get-go. It's like, these were coming out, this is what it is. And people went all over the fucking world. That initial, April, May, June, whatever.
Yeah.
And now, for me, I've seen the real Ghostbusters several places.
Yeah.
I've seen them. Same with the Plasma series. They've been there. They're out.
They're all over there.
They are out. Yep. And it just takes a little time for these lines and these companies who are trying. They really are trying. And I know for Mattel, they reiterated several times that we have so much product that is ready to hit. Another thing people need to understand is that this Walmart exclusive thing, it's only exclusive for this year. Yes, there is a couple of things that are coming that are only Walmart exclusive or only Target exclusive, which I will talk about. But for the most part, the full Masters line is going everywhere.
Okay.
2021,
except for there's well, you'll talk about it.
In Targets.
Yeah.
They're going to be in specialty stores. They're going to be on Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth.
That makes me feel a lot better.
Amazon, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it will be out there and readily available.
Good.
This is just the first line, and clearly there's a fever for it, And the only prescription
it's more toys.
Is Orko's magic.
Mm-hmm.
So these are some of the really cool fucking things that they unleashed at this panel. I'm going to go through with these, and I got so excited, and I'm putting up the pictures as well as I'm talking about them.
Okay.
So the first thing that was really cool is that in the lore, and it didn't happen in the first iteration when we were growing up, but in the 2002 version, you saw the origins of Skeletor.
Yep.
His name is Keldor, and you saw where it was all coming from. You saw what he looked like and all that good stuff. And even the lackeys, you saw Trapjaw without all the shit to him and everything, and you saw all these things. Well, they are doing in the vintage style, but with the upgraded articulation, they're doing Keldor and Trapjaw before he was Trapjaw 2-pack. And that is a Target exclusive.
Okay.
That's a Target exclusive.
I'm fine with exclusives for variants. 100%.
So
I hate it, but it's fine.
They're also doing Panther, Skeletor's riding beast. Now they're doing the regular Panther, which is plastic, same as Battle Cat, $24.95. That'll be available everywhere.
But what about like the?
But the flocked Panther is considered a collector's edition, and it's a Walmart exclusive for $39.99. And that's the flocked Panther.
Did they do it for Battle Cat?
No, because Battle Cat wasn't flocked. Battle Cat was never flocked. Battle Cat was always plastic.
Interesting.
Panther was the one that had the flocking.
Oh, I loved it. I love that flocking.
So that was interesting.
Rubbing that beast.
You know?
Yeah.
And you know everyone's going to want to go after the flocked Panther.
I know, like that's... Yeah.
But is your fucking 7-year-old going to care? That's why there's a non-flocked Panther for $24.95.
Right.
I think it's a great move. You know?
Without the cartoons, these toys are not even for your 7-year-old right now anyway.
But it's supposed to garner excitement. What is this on the shelf, Dad?
Yeah, right.
Did we know? No. Guess what? Because the cartoon didn't come out until later.
Yeah.
The fucking toys were first.
Yeah.
We just saw these goddamn toys. We saw this commercial of these giant fucking fantasy dudes playing at this skull castle. You know? That's what we saw growing up first.
Yeah.
We didn't fucking care. It was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm getting these Masters of the Universe. And that's how it is now, man.
Yeah.
The parent, of course, of that kid is going to be like, holy crap.
Yeah.
Do you want this?
Do you want that flock?
We will get this, you know? And then, oh, I gotta have, see this Panther? Oh, it's $25?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, we'll get you this Panther.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Back in my day,
it was $5.99.
It was flocked.
It was also flocked, yeah. Definitely.
Well, yes, and it was $5.99.
Yeah.
You know? So that was cool to see. They have deluxe figures which are coming out, which...
They have a bigger scale?
No. But we'll get to that. So the Masters line would, as it was getting older, as it was fading out in like 85, 86, and 87, I mean, it was fucking kaput. They started doing these, you'd get a Masters figure, but on the side, there would be like accoutrements to go with, so the card was bigger. They're doing that, and they're doing that with Ram Man.
Okay.
And this is the first time, like, Ram Man in that scale looks fucking dope. Because Ram Man, and it didn't matter, as a kid I didn't care, but Ram Man didn't do anything.
Yeah.
You pushed him down and then hit the button, and then he popped up, and his arms went like this.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's great.
This has, not only does it have the push down, but his legs are articulated,
okay.
His feet are articulated, his arms, everything is articulated, but dances. You still get the...
Yeah.
And you get the little battle pack of stuff that's next to him. And it's a deluxe package.
How much is
Looks
that?
like the original is $20.
Oh.
$20.
Okay.
And they're also doing, in the deluxe form, they're doing Battle Damage He-Man, which has the...
Yeah.
And... It comes with an original He-Man head that you can swap out the new He-Man head and put in.
That's interesting.
81, 82 head.
Yeah. Dolph Lundgren head. Yeah.
They're doing Battle Damage Skeletor, which also has an extra head that's scowling. And then Clamp Champ. Clamp Champ was a stupid fucking figure, as far as I'm concerned. Again, by that point, 86, the line was the last of the line. The last in line, as Dio would say, and it was stupid. I didn't like Clam Champ. I didn't like all the weirder, dumber shit that was coming out near the end of the line. And by that point, I was like head over heels into Mask and shit like that.
Right.
I mean, I still loved He-Man, and I had my He-Man, but the thing we had to look forward to was the movie. And then coming out of that movie, I was devastated. So I love the movie now, but at 10 years old, I was like, what the fuck?
Not Orko.
So we are getting those deluxe figures, which look awesome, in the new style, but with articulation. We're getting She-Ra and Zodak.
Okay.
In the new style.
Okay.
I'm not sure if the She-Ra is going to be the PowerCon exclusive that people could get for $40. It was like a pre-order that they put out. I'm not sure if it's going to change from that to that. But at least She-Ra's coming in the line. Zodak is coming in the line. And on the back of a lot of this stuff is amazing. The art is amazing. It's very reminiscent of what we had as a kid. The art and everything. But it shows all these fucking, like, Fisto and all these things. So hopefully
This
Fisto's coming.
going on for a long time.
Well, so still within the first wave. So what I thought was the first wave was just part of the first wave.
Yeah, Orko's part of...
Orko's part of the new wave.
Man-at-Arms.
Faces.
Yeah.
Man-at-Arms is part of the first wave.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, so is Beast-Man. So I don't know why they like put it up
Interesting.
with Manny Faces and Orko.
Yeah.
And Scareglow.
Okay.
Which again was a later fucking figure. All these fucking people go nuts for Scareglow. But Scareglow wasn't even a fucking thing in the cartoon or any of that shit. But people want him. Oh, he glows in the dark. He's a skeleton.
That's it, man.
Like, half of you fucking 40-year-olds didn't even have Scareglow. Because you didn't fucking care about Scareglow. That was gone. Whatever. Enjoy your collecting. It's just, for me, it's ridiculous. It's like, come on. You didn't know fucking like Scareglow. Shut up. He's one of those figures, the original Scareglow. You can go for $200, $300 on the secondary market. And people go fucking... And people pay it. Like, whatever. Scareglow.
Sean King, man.
I wouldn't be surprised if he has a Scareglow. Just because.
Just
it's in the line, man. It's in the line. I gotta have it.
Yeah.
I didn't have Eternia, but I have to have it. Now as an adult, I can pay for it.
That's it. He's got it.
So they're coming. Ooh, Wave 2. Merman. Stratos.
Yeah.
Roboto. With working gadgets when you turn him.
Really?
Just like the original figure. The gadgets moved. His mouth went up and down. Roboto. And then another character that I was just like, who the fuck is this? Ninjor.
I don't remember Ninjor.
Fucking stupid. He's a goddamn Eternian ninja.
Well,
and he looks like a Fu Manchu ninja. Like, get him out of my fucking Masters of the Universe. Ridiculous. So that's cool, huh?
Someone's got a Ninjor tattoo. Is very offended watching this.
Hey, if you enjoy it, great. That's for you. But for me, give me a break. You know, even as a kid, I was like, I don't want Ninjor. Fuck Ninjor. Give me Stinkor.
That's where you got 2 of them for Christmas because people.
Yeah, Ninjor. This was cool. Do you remember the vehicle Land Shark for Masters? It was a purple shark, like tank. Skeletor or the bad guy sat in it. It had giant lasers on either side, and when you moved it, it went.
Really? That sounds cool.
Well, I had Land Shark.
Yeah.
It's stupid, but they are bringing out Land Shark. The playable playset. I mean, that's...
I like that they actually don't cost that much money. And maybe because we're adults, but...
In the new stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Like, I'm like, okay,
these are great price points.
$13.99,
you know?
Sure.
The figures are great. The vehicles, everything. You know, we're just... imagine when they finally get to a Grayskull or something. When they're like, we're unloading this. It's probably going to be like $60. Maybe 50.
Do you think so?
Yeah. Because if these are only like 25 to 30, 35, you know?
These are what, $14?
The figures themselves.
Yeah.
But I'm talking like Battle Cat.
Yeah.
You know, the Sky Sled and whatnot, that's 30.
Yeah.
But that Sky Sled coming with fucking Prince Adam.
Yeah.
$30? That was great. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like $60, $60, $70. No way is a Castle Grayskull coming out now for like $100. It ain't happening. Unless it's fucking...
I guess that's my brain
unless
is
they
seeing
did that.
it like...
I mean, there ain't Super 7, you know, where that thing cost $500 when it came out.
I did.
For the classics and everything.
Right.
I mean, didn't Chris Walk get that?
Of course. It's probably in my base.
What's it doing? Yeah, it's probably sitting around
but
getting nothing.
for $60, then yeah, I would easily buy that and put figures all over it. Put myself all over it. Yeah.
mean, would I need it? Not
Well, you already
necessarily,
have
because
one.
I have the original Grayskull and I could interact with that. I guess it depends on what it looks like, what the upgrade
If
is.
they added some...
Snake Mountain, I would probably get, you know, if they do Fright Zone and upgrade Fright Zone and all that stuff, the play sets.
Yeah.
They have so much planned for the next couple years, basically. Like,
yeah.
It's just
Well,
amazing.
they didn't talk about, like, I'm assuming they're going to do toys for the new cartoons.
So here's where your wiener's going to pop. They have new toys coming.
Okay.
What they did was, though, they only showed silhouettes.
Yeah.
And they showed the packaging.
Oh, really?
Yes.
But
so
the packaging shows what the new cartoon like style is, or is it like the artistic style?
It was silhouetted.
Oh, fudge.
But you can see that it's upgraded, Revelation.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
And these are going to be $20.
Yeah.
And they're going to be like, you know.
Yeah.
7-inch figures.
So I'm gonna have to have
comes with a bunch of stuff.
Little He-Man, Big He-Man, and then 2 different versions of him.
And you can tell the silhouette they showed is He-Man.
Right.
And you can tell that he's
like the new.
And he's got a little more wave to his hair.
This is the Kevin Smith one.
This is the Revelation that takes place after the original He-Man cartoon.
So, but they're also got to be doing figures for the other one.
The Kitty one.
Yeah,
I'm sure they will.
Yeah,
I'm sure they will. You know, but they showed off the Imaginext preschool, play school, all that stuff, and they're, you know, in those forms and everything for the chitlins. For your little Kira, who I'll be buying Masters of the Universe stuff for. You know, but yeah, it's the sky is the limit for these Masters line. I mean, they're really going full bore, and it's
they probably saw what Hasbro has been doing.
It's pretty
very
exciting.
well, and they're, you know, because Mattel's been assholes lately.
And they've been, you know, they struggle. I mean, their biggest fucking thing is Barbie.
I know.
You know, like,
and that's all they
if
really
you go
give a shit
think about this. I've thought about this so often, and nobody ever talks about it. But why is it that the girls section in all these stores you go in, they're giant, they're filled. They really are.
I know.
Think about it. Target and Walmart.
I know.
There's like 3 aisles of this fucking shit. And for the boys, you get maybe 2. Maybe.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And they're always picked apart. They look disgusting.
They look horrible.
There's like barely anything on the fucking
literal
pegs.
bomb exploded.
And then you walk over to the girls section and it is just filled with
every time
magic for the women of the world. You know?
Yeah. I mean, good. You know, you have a daughter. It's gonna be fantastic for her.
Yeah,
but
I'm just saying.
It is
what
very.
The fuck?
Yeah, like I went to Walmart yesterday. It literally just looks like they take cannonballs and just shoot them through the aisles, like knock out entire sections of toys.
Yeah.
Or Target too. It looks like shit.
It's bizarre. It's really bizarre.
Yeah.
But you know,
we really need a deep dive documentary.
What's the deal?
Right.
You know. I mean, is it literally just 40-some dudes going through there and be like...
Well, you've seen it by midnight. It is probably those... That I believe, but...
Sweating.
It is weird that...
Causing, like, mayhem.
Yeah. You would... I mean, I don't know what the metrics are on girls' toys and what they spend money on, etc., because I just don't, but I would assume that you would get more money from guys buying their nostalgia than you would from... And I'm using this broad terms. I'm sure there's guys who buys Barbies. I'm sure there's girls who just buy... Like, I'm not trying to, like, put anyone in a gender box, but I'm just saying, like, it is very weird. You just assume with the market filled with things geared specifically towards young males that would be where everything is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it's fun, man. It's a good...
Hey, it's a wild time.
This is
really
a
toy
awesome time. And, like, you know, people give these Walmarts and Targets a lot of shit, and I get it. I understand. But they really are trying.
I don't give them shit. I give the toy manufacturers shit.
But if they're making the product, what's happening? Why aren't they being put on the shelves? Do you know what I mean?
I don't
what is happening here?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a mystery.
Yeah.
Like, why would Target go out of their way to have a section like that?
Right.
You know?
Well, now I do
For the
want
collector.
to take this deep dive.
Same with Walmart.
Stuff
Like,
into it.
now they're suddenly going to have a collector section,
Yeah.
which they have been doing.
Yeah. Yeah, they had that whole thing.
And in the real grand scheme of things, Target and Walmart don't care about toys. That is not their fucking bottom line.
Right.
They're not a fucking toy shop. They just
Right.
aren't. Unfortunately, we don't have it. We don't have Toys R Us anymore. We don't have KB. We don't have things like that. So we have to deal with these big chains like that, and at least they're trying. They really are trying. But in the long run, you probably are going to have to go online. You're going to have to go to like GameStop or specialty stores, comic book shops, toy
Right.
stores,
Right.
you know, things like that. But at least they're trying, and it's coming, and I for one really love everything that's happening. Regardless if I can't get a certain thing or not, my world isn't going to end. My life isn't going to be ruined because of this
not
shit.
Sleeping because of
Yeah. It's just cool to know that this stuff is out there. All these things that are being regurgitated. As a fan of this stuff and as a father who used to have a kid who enjoyed all this stuff, who will probably come back around to it.
You will. You definitely will.
See, I can't relate, man, because I didn't stop. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I may have stopped playing with toys, but I never stopped collecting. As soon as the
Check
toy
out our
playing,
old episode.
yes, as soon as the toy playing
because
stopped,
we talk all about it.
you just started collecting.
Yeah. Yep.
And you know, there's a lot of people that didn't do that, and I get that. I can't relate to it, and I wish.
Well,
you
I
know,
think a lot of people.
my son's a teenager and he's
Right.
going through that time, but I
Yeah.
feel like, you know, once he hits that 20, 21, 22, he's going to come back around and be like, you know what, this is nostalgic and I really like this stuff. And he'll probably get all pissed that like he threw some things away or wants me to throw some things away or whatever. I told him, I ain't throwing any of this shit away. I am either putting it away, I'm selling it, or I'm keeping it so that one day when you go, man, remember when I had this? I'm going to be like, well, guess what, motherfucker? You know?
I have a lot of friends who are like, oh, I got out of whatever, and now I'm picking things up here and there, and I'm like, hey, that's cool, good. I'm glad that you're coming back.
What a time to be alive.
It's a
Speaking of that, I am going to go into a haul video now.
What?
I'm going to show off. So, it was recently my birthday,
a
and
couple weeks ago.
I went immediately the day after my birthday. My wife and I took like a little getaway, and I tried to put up on my birthday. I put up like a really quick haul video of the stuff that I got for my birthday on that day. Well, more stuff came in, not only from her, but also from friends and family, and then just stuff that I had ordered and forgot I ordered, stuff we got like during the getaway, things like that. So I'm going to show it off. First of all, this is from, this is from Tom Strickland.
I knew that was, he sent me a picture of that.
You 80s kids will remember the Planters cheese balls.
Oh, I used to eat those all the time.
In the can.
Yeah.
They're out there now. Everything old is new again. It has not been opened. It is still good. I'll probably open them.
Why wouldn't you?
Although, you know, I'm on a low carb thing now, and I don't know,
right.
but thank you, Tom. You know, a fellow vintage warrior.
Fellow cheese ball.
So I have to add this to all my vintage
food
shit that's in the 80s room. Because I'm an idiot. I have to have this dumb shit because I had it as a kid. Ooh, look at this. So you'll appreciate this. Guys, this is the Scream Time Film / Cemetery Cinema Scream Box.
Huh.
And this is 10 movies from a one Todd Cook.
He made them? Or,
yeah. So
you
this
made
is
this recently?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
For $40, you can get 10 Todd Cook films in a specific box that he made. I am going to be doing a video about Todd Cook and my history together. It starts in the early 90s. And Todd Cook was a mentor at the time and the first person who ever put out Chris Seaver movies on VHS. So I really wanted to
Death Metal Zombies.
make
Fire
sure
it up.
Death Metal Zombies is in here. I will show you what's in here, and it's awesome, and I'm glad I have it.
Huh.
We will.
That's cool.
We'll get into that episode.
Totally did that.
This was awesome. This I saw, and I was like, well, fuck. If I can't afford the figures, at least I can afford the lunchbox.
Box. Huh.
This is the Bionic 6 lunchbox with
Thermos. Huh.
with the Bionic 6 thermos.
Where's that from?
Look at this.
That looks in very good condition.
Yeah. My Bionic 6 episode is on the channel. Go on down there and check it out. If you remember Bionic 6, LJN, the cartoon, the toys, recollecting those toys has been a real pain in the ass. They're so goddamn expensive. And I just want them loose. I do have 2 carded thanks to my boy Michael. But yeah, there you go. This was very cool. $10. $10.
No, but where? From eBay?
That other place.
Gotcha. That place.
Mercurio? I don't know what that fucking place is called. So this, I had this poster, folks. This was a poster I had. The movie is ridiculously stupid and fun, and I love it. It's terrible, but so fun. It's a good bad movie. It's called Never Too Young to Die. I used to have this poster.
That was like, yeah.
I used to have this poster framed.
Yeah.
And my buddy Shawnee Ramone, calls me up one day, and I'm a good guy. So he calls me up one day and he goes, "Hey, Chris, you know that Never Too Young to Die poster?" This is what he sounds like, folks.
He does sound like
you know that Never Too Young to Die poster? Well, I'm about to meet Gene Simmons, and I really want him to sign the poster for me. If you let me, take it and sign the poster for you, I'll get you a replacement poster. Because he wanted the signature on a movie that Gene Simmons hates that he was in.
Yeah.
And I was like, hell yeah, that's awesome. That's an opportunity, man. Fucking totally do it.
Yeah.
As long as you get me that poster.
Yeah.
Well, it's been like 5 years.
Yeah.
And he's never given me the poster back. Or
Did he actually get Gene Simmons?
He did.
Okay.
I saw it.
Okay.
He took a picture after it happened.
Alright, good.
But Tom, our buddy
Bullshit.
Tom, happened to find a bunch of old posters and was like, "Look at this." And I told him. And
That's cool.
So he sent it to me, and here it is.
That's in good condition.
The John Stamos, Vanity, Gene Simmons action extravaganza from 1986, Never Too Young to Die. So now I have the poster back in my possession. Thanks, Sean.
I wonder who in the comments is gonna know.
Well, I mean, it's a Shout Factory Blu-ray release.
Okay.
So,
So three other people.
Yeah, 3 other people. He also sent me this, which is so cool.
Alright, well that's cool.
These are the ghosts that you saw in the Real Ghostbusters cartoon, as well as some of the toys from Kenner that came out. I believe this is an Electric Zombie print.
He loves Electric Zombie.
Well, the dude makes that brain scan is an Electric Zombie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's awesome. Very talented, and he does a lot of nostalgia shit.
Yeah.
So this was dope. This was a nice surprise. He didn't tell me this was coming. Very cool. This is going to get framed, and it's going to go up in the 80s room. Fausha. So thank you, Tom Strickland. Speaking of Tom, we're going to keep going with Tom.
Tommy.
Tom hooked me up with these beauties. He didn't hook me up. Well,
He paid for them.
I paid for them. But, with these Masters lines, we've seen so many Instagram posts, forum posts of people who have been able to readily get them in their states.
Yeah.
So I got a hold of Tom and said, hey, if you happen to go to a Walmart out there in Florida. Could you please check to see if they have these? And I gave him the figures and the shit that I needed.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, a couple days later, he's like, I scored these, bro. You still need them? I'm like, yes, please. Oh my God, yes, get them. And I sent him the money immediately through PayPal. He found, look at this.
Well, it's coming.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming this week. I can't wait.
The new Masters Origins
I'm
line,
very
Battle
excited.
Cat. Look at this.
Yeah, that's a thing of beauty.
Look at that.
Meow.
Oh my God. I don't care that it's fucked up because I'm going to be opening.
Well, you gotta open it.
I'm opening
Yeah.
all these Masters lines.
Yeah.
I want to play with them. And
That's cool. I didn't order. I
Fucking
I
dope.
was like, I don't know about that. Now I'm looking at it, and I should have. I didn't see it in person. I
Look at
didn't
this
know.
art.
Yeah, it's beautiful. God damn it.
The Sky Sled with Prince Adam.
You know what? He still has it. Probably just paid him for it.
I mean, they're going to be showing up, dude.
Yeah,
So,
that's
you
true.
know.
That's true.
Your birthday
The
is
box
coming
sounds
up.
real good.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It is.
I might be stupid, and if I see it, I might buy it just to have.
Like that.
Yeah,
I mean, it does look really good.
it's really nice.
Yeah.
So this is the Sky Sled, guys. This is so sweet. And if you're an old school fan like me, if you're our age, this was the battle ram. This was the front of the battle ram, and it came off to become a Sky Sled.
Yeah.
And then you could put it back on. So I'm hoping they do
I'm sure they will.
the battle ram. They did it for the classics line. So thank you, Tom, for looking out for a brother.
Tom, you're a good man. You're a sweaty good man.
And now I got these. And we will be doing an Origins episode with Chad Too Rad and
Ben.
genital mutilation.
Mm.
So, Sean Pinkerton got me for my birthday. He got me Tila in the Origins line, which I did show off in the last haul video. But later, it came, and he also got me Skeletor. So this is the Origins Skeletor. Look at this fucking. Look at this.
Yeah, that art is ridiculous.
Hey, man! You bumbling boob! I love it. Love it! And here in Rochester, my buddy Nicole, I just reached out to her because I knew she lives about 20, 30 minutes away from me. So I was like, hey, is there a Walmart near you? Can you see if they have any of these?
Mm-hmm.
She went, she talked to somebody. They were like, oh, we're not getting anything. But she's like, well, if you are, where would they be in the toy aisle? The guy pointed to the toy aisle. She walked around the corner, and there was one lone He-Man on the pegs.
That's crazy.
And this is who I needed. So I have He-Man.
And they come with the comics.
They do come with the comics, just like they did back in the day.
Are they the same? Do you know?
No, it's new stories.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I need from the first wave, well, the initial first wave, I need Beastman, Man-at-Arms, and Evil Lyn. And then I'll have that first junk. So, and if you guys out there, if you can hit up some Walmarts and look for Man-at-Arms, Evil Lyn,
Beastman.
and Beastman, please let old Stevage know. And I will send you shipping. I'll send you what it costs to pay for the figure. And please, because I want to get that first line going before. So the new stuff is coming October.
Okay.
Like Orko and all those
Yeah.
guys. They're hitting in October.
Gotta get that Orko.
Oh, I want October.
Gotta get them.
So, same thing happened to me, Casey. So this is an early birthday present for my blood, my cousin Casey here, who also wants to get some of this line. This was a situation where the pegs had been up for a couple weeks now, always barren. I was just like, you know what? I have to go get some chlorine for the pool. I'll go give it a look, and one lone Skeletor.
Like, out of all the other He-Man stuff, this is the only thing there?
Other than these little dudes, which I'll show.
Okay.
But yes, this was the only He-Man thing on those pegs. And I was like, well, shit, he wants a Skeletor. So there you go. There's your Skeletor. Now you have the power.
I've got it. Yeah, that's awesome.
Casey.
I know my wife cannot wait to see this.
So these are out. And I said to myself, I am not getting these. I really have
these are like Micro Machines, right?
No. I have no interest in these whatsoever because I'm not a fan of like little things like this.
No, but like Polly Pocket and stuff.
If there's a property like that I love, why can't I just get the thing that I love? I don't need a miniature version of it. Like, I don't like Pops. I don't like those little figures with the giant heads that everyone loves in the like blind boxes.
Oh yeah.
You know, and they have He-Man, they have Thundercats, and now the G.I.Joe and all this shit. But I don't get it. It's not for me. It's not something I like. But when I saw these there with the Master's tag, I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. They're only $5 each. And I said, why not? I'll fucking do it. I am not going to get any of these anymore. And in fact, I'm not. And in fact,
I'm angry.
No, I'm not angry, but these might be giveaways.
Oh,
I might give these away, on the channel.
Oh, okay.
So it's like,
yeah,
mutated versions.
It's got obviously there's a place for it. People love that. They're blind, right?
I don't get it. Yeah, they're blind Castle Grayskulls.
Yeah.
So Man-at-Arms with his club.
Yeah.
And a list of all the mini Masters shit. Again, it's
there was a time when I probably would have gotten something like that.
Why? It's just so weird.
I get like a bunch of stupid weird shit.
I don't get it. And He-Man.
Oh, see? That just looks too weird.
They're mutated. They're like these little...
I don't like that.
We represent the Lollipop Guild. It comes with his power sword and all that shit. So, I might be doing giveaways for these too.
For 900. For episode 900.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are paying like $20 for these on eBay.
And I would just flip it.
They're only $5. No, I'm not gonna. They had a shit ton of these.
Did they?
In Walmart.
Really?
Yeah. And then one Skeletor just hanging on a peg.
It's so weird.
Yeah, very weird. But
I saw nothing yesterday, so you're lucky.
This came in from Meredith. Meredith always makes gifts for me.
I knew this.
So these are like napkins that she made with Jason on them in blood. Because we are Friday the 13th fans, it was very awesome. It was very nice of her, and I will use them. What time is it?
8:44.
Oh shit, we are going. I'm almost done. And then
Meredith got you this?
Yeah.
Really? What the? That's funny. I wonder where she found that.
These giant Hooters cards. She knows I like big natural boobs, so she got me a bunch of cards with big boobs on them.
Oh, Meredith.
Very funny. Very funny.
Well, you showed that guy.
Not on a video.
Oh, okay.
So when I was young, when I was a little lad, probably 3, 4, I absolutely loved this guy. This is the Fisher-Price Animal puppet. Animal! Mine was fucking destroyed throughout the years, but I loved him. Absolutely loved him. And I recently found him again when Sean King and Bobby Heckman and I we went to an antique place. And I saw him just sitting up there with a price tag on them, and I kind of flipped out.
How much
and as
was it?
soon as I flipped out, Bobby flipped out too, and he goes, "Holy shit! Like,
So,
I had this," and I'm
yeah.
like, "I had this too," and then we're telling stories and everything.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Well, what are we gonna do?"
Yeah.
He goes, "You saw it first, you take it."
Yeah.
And I was like, "You know what?"
Your Bobby Heck.
I was like,
I gotta give it
don't
to
worry. I was like, you can take it.
you. Yeah.
So he's like, well, maybe we'll trade it off every time we see each other. We give it to each other because it meant so much to me, and obviously it meant so much to him. So he bought his. Well, I just was like, you know what? I'm just gonna see. So I went on eBay and I looked to see how much this guy would be. In the box, yeah, it was expensive, but loose and in this shape, I only paid like $40 for this or something like that. And I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna do it. And now it's back in my life, and I love it.
Where do you put him?
He's going in the '80s room, even though he came out in 1979.
Right.
But I had him as a child in the '80s. Here's a Neca. This is one of their Comic-Con 2020 exclusives that I found in Walmart. So
really?
What? Yeah. So what these are? They in 1984, Gremlins was out, and they were doing all these TV ads. Newspaper ads. And as the summer was going on, they would do Gremlins in different outfits, promoting the movie throughout the summer, fall, winter. And so Neca decided, you know what? We'll make toys of the ads.
Yeah.
So they have this out. There's a the Christmas one coming out that has a gremlin with a Santa hat, and he's going down a chimney, and he's got Gizmo in his backpack.
I remember that.
And that toy is coming.
I actually do remember that.
And this was the summer.
Don't go swimming.
Yeah. So yes, I'm going to be taking this guy out.
He's gonna take him to the pool, though, guys. Watch out.
Yeah, he is getting wet. And then I saw this was really cheap.
How much was it?
$20.
Oh.
So I had to get it.
Where?
Boingo Boingo's
at
my.
Walmart?
No, this was just online, just on
okay.
Amazon. Boingo Boingo is my favorite band of all time, and Dead Man's Party is an amazing album. Almost every song on this album is great, and so there we go. And it's supposedly a straight from the Crept red vinyl.
I like that. Most of them now are not black. They're all like weird colors.
Let me get through this real quick. So, these are some movies I got from various people and me and books and stuff. So I finally got the Final Battle of V on Blu-ray. I have the miniseries. Finally got the Final Battle. It's a great series. Loved it since it came out. Class of 1999 from Vestron. It's a great, terrible, cheesy sci-fi sequel to Class of 1984. Mark Lester, the same director. I got Eddie and the Cruisers and Eddie and the Cruisers 2. I grew up loving these movies and the soundtracks. Here they are on Blu-ray. Of course, I had to get the 40th anniversary edition of my favorite comedy of all time, Airplane. This is a steelbook, and it's got brand new features on it. I just absolutely love this movie. Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Here is I Love Hammer. Here is one of the Hammer films. It's a great erotic Hammer horror. This is Twins of Evil. This is really, really good. Really great, atmospheric, sexy Hammer movie. My final Andy Sedaris on Blu-ray. And now I have them all. Who's here?
Not me.
Who?
No one.
Hey, it's my Gumar. So, Return to Savage Beach. It is the last of the Sedaris Blu-rays. It's the last of the Sedaris films. And I have it thanks to Mill Creek. Now I have all the Punky Brewsters. I have all the Punky Brewsters. I got 4 before I got 3 because 3 was kept going in and out of like out of sale, then on sale, then out of sale, and then it would be like $45 and then it would go down to like $20. So the last time when I saw it I nabbed it at 20. So now I have all 4 seasons of Punky Brewster.
Right in time for the Peacock.
Yes, Punky's coming. Punky's coming. So is Saved by the Bell, and so is Who's the Boss? Hey, Who's the Boss is coming back, Angela.
Yeah, we forgot to say that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Jonathan, he's coming back. I can't wait. I love it. Tony and Angela, Samantha.
No Mona, though.
It's great. No Mona, but hey, it's it's coming back. I can't wait. Actually, they just put out a new teaser for Saved by the Bell.
I didn't watch it.
It was funny.
Was it?
It was funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of figured like I'm already in. I'm invested.
I love this cartoon, Hanna-Barbara, Mr. T. This is the complete.
Is that the whole show?
This is the first season.
Okay.
It's 13 episodes. I loved it as a kid. I still love the theme song, and I have put episodes of this show on the Saturday morning sleepovers that I've had. I love it.
Everyone loves it.
Look at this.
Oh, that's
I have got
it's been a long
finally.
time.
This is the first. This kind of blew my mind. This is I have been scouring different sites to watch this show again, and I did find one to put on a Saturday morning sleepover recently. But I love this show. This is the 1980s, to me, classic Howard Hessman, Head of the Class.
That's a good show.
It is now on DVD, and this is the first season. So you can get it on Amazon. I can't believe I'm holding a Head of the Class DVD. This is great. I mean, so what I feel about the Who's the Boss thing is that maybe because it's coming back, we'll finally get the show on DVD.
Probably.
You can only get the first season on DVD. And that was like from 2007 or some shit. You know? It's very weird.
It's a very popular show.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
This is awesome. This is
I didn't even know this.
This is the Arrow release of a Steve Wang action-packed based on anime. This is the Guyver film. This is the Arrow release. It's got some special features. This will No, I've seen it widescreen because the DVD, the New Line DVD did come widescreen. But I'm excited to see this. Mark Hamill's in it. It's just a great movie. Steve Wang also did the effects. Great martial arts. It's just so fucking dope. I love this movie. I'm glad I have it on Blu-ray. And then I got... I love this movie. I don't know how many people have seen this movie. But these are from the guys who did Napoleon Dynamite. It's such a dumb, funny, absurd movie. It's called The Sasquatch Gang.
I know one of you have seen this.
Justin Long is so fucking funny in this movie. The whole movie is just ridiculous.
It's like the other guy from Cabin Fever, right? The blonde guy.
Oh, yeah, he's in it. Carl Weathers is in it, playing a Bigfoot hunter named Artemis Snurd.
Yeah.
No, Artemis Snodgrass. Artemis Snodgrass. I love it. It's so dumb. If you get a chance, if you like absurdist...
It's been a while. Very long time.
Oh, yeah, I can't... I want to show River. I've only shown him one part of the movie, and he laughed.
Yeah.
But I think he would like the whole thing. So yeah, Sasquatch Gang. Okay, so those are the movies. Then I got... Ooh, this is cool. Did you know about this? This series?
Greg Pak?
So they've been doing
No.
a bunch of these.
No.
And they're like one-shots. They're sort of like... So this is what they did after the first show. They decided to make a zombie movie.
Okay.
And it's shit that happens.
Okay.
So they're doing more of these.
I mean, I have like the other series, you know, it's got like her dad on it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I have that.
I have one of
this.
those.
Yeah.
I have the one where it's from...
the other one's perspective.
It's from, yeah.
I can't remember the number. 9 or something, yeah.
No, oh, no. I have Will's journey in the Upside Down.
interesting.
So this is a Stranger Things like one-shot graphic novel
Huh.
where they shoot a zombie movie.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then there's another one coming. It's a Halloween one.
Yeah.
So I can't. It's a Halloween one that takes place before all this shit goes down.
Okay.
I'm just
So
excited.
before-
It's
no.
just cool. It's
Well, Greg Pak's a great writer,
so
so that is cool.
there's that, and then I got the Umbrella Academy.
Good luck.
Maybe
Maybe I wasn't there. Like at the time, maybe I just didn't care.
I like weird shit, and the show is amazing. So I got 1, 2, and 3 of the Umbrella Academy. I'm gonna get thick. This is really cool.
Yeah.
This is this isn't just Halloween. This is all of them. So this is called Taking
Interesting.
Shape.
I know that.
And it's got a bunch of behind the scenes shit on the Halloween movies, and all that.
What about
shit.
Resurrection?
I love this type of shit, and so I can't wait to dip into this. Everybody who has had this and has read this said it's really fucking great.
Alright,
So
that's cool.
I'm gonna cream all over that. This is the power of the Dark Crystal. This is the sequel to the Dark Crystal. This was what the movie was going to be from the Henson
This is a
Company.
comic?
Yeah, so they made it into a graphic novel.
Interesting.
So this is Jen and Kira from years later.
Ooh.
And this is just book 1. I believe there's 3 books to the power of the Dark Crystal, but it is their adaptation of Henson's sequel script
That's very interesting.
of the Dark Crystal. So I was like, fuck yeah, I'm going to have that. Age of Resistance, the prequel, is... Whew! So good. And then I got the making of the Umbrella Academy. Because, as I said, I really love the
You
show.
loved it.
So I'm going to get deep into the making of the show. From the comics to the screen. Now the last thing, this was a present from Sean Pinkerton.
Jesus. I should be nice to this guy.
This is the San Diego Comic-Con 2020 release of the original Turtles, and Splinter, and Shredder.
That's crazy.
In
Are you opening this?
in what looks like the Turtle Van.
Oh my gosh.
This is so cool.
That's pretty insane.
Yeah.
I can't. That's cool.
So these were from when they re-released these
Yeah.
in Toys R Us.
Yeah. I remember.
The packaging does not look like this when we were growing up. But the turtles and the accessories are what we had growing up.
Yeah, these are the Playmates ones.
Yep, these are the original 1988 Playmates
Yep.
figures, which I told Sean at one point, I really want to get those again, because that's what I had.
Yep.
And this thing, I guess, popped up for Comic-Con,
That's so cool.
and he was like, hey, I got that for you. I was like, what? Oh my god.
Yeah, these are awesome.
I will be opening these because what the fuck do I care? I'm not going to resell these. This isn't the packaging that I had when I was a kid, and I want the figures.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't have to buy them,
That's it.
the originals, because I have them right here now.
Is this all? Is this the whole line?
It's the first wave. It's the 6 figures.
Okay. Yeah.
It's the turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yes, it is very cool.
You did a good job, Sean.
Sean is amazing. So there we go, guys.
It's quite a haul.
It's a hell of a haul.
haul and a half.
It's a hell of a hit. All right, guys. I am sweating.
He is. He's thick.
I am.
Must.
I am hungry. I'm ready to end this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed us geeking out. This was like an
They
old
did.
school gourmet scum
They
episode.
loved it. David Hesse loved it.
But we talked about 80s shit. We talked about toys. Talked about movies. Everything. I hope you enjoyed it. Let us know if you liked any of this stuff.
Comment.
Are you going to get some of this stuff? What, are you a collector like we are? You know, just let us know. Comment. Interact, folk. And
Tell your friends, because we're nine subscribers away.
From that 900 number.
It's crazy, man.
And we will do a live show. We have a show coming up where Jason and I talk about our 80s crushes, which is going to be
That's funny.
quite a trip. Yeah, so, and then we've got the Bobby stuff that's going to be coming, the live shows, and all this. It's going to be great. I'm so happy to keep doing this, and it's just fun, and thank you to everybody who has supported us and continues to support us and lets everyone know about this channel and all the good stuff. So, thanks to Casey for coming on over,
Thanks, guys.
risking his life.
Very life to be here today.
Thanks to the apocalypse, and we will see you on another pandemically erotic episode of It Crept from the 80s. Right?
Yeah!
Bye! Let's eat!